Listen, I hope y'all ready. And if I sound familiar to you, you better stand up in these comments. You better stand up in this chat. If you know me, I better see blue hearts in this chat. If you know me. And if you don't know me, you gonna get to know me. Welcome to Unwind with Tashak, baby. If you don't know me, my name is Bondi Blue. You see it down here. Here you go. Yes, girl, I am here to host Unwind with Tashak. And some of y'all might know me, and some of y'all might not. But if you don't know me, I hope you go subscribe to my channel and spend some time with me too. But I'll be here on Unwind with Tashak. So we about to get into some of these topics tonight. Okay, let me see what's going on in this chat. I need to see what's going on in this chat. What you drinking, though? Okay? What you sipping on, though? Let me know. Hey, what's going on? I see y'all. Surprise, mother. We only been on for like 30 seconds. I can't cuss yet. So we just gonna wait on it. Hi, everybody. Listen, not Harper who this woman. Oh, child, you need to go look at my Now That We're Grown Color Purple since you want to be referencing Color Purple. Okay? My name is Bondi Blue, okay? I'm another YouTuber. How y'all doing? We're very excited to be here. So we're about to get into these topics or what? Because I ain't trying to wait. Oh, we going to go a break? Oh, you on commercial break? Commercial break!
Where did you meet Dennis McKinley? And how did you come across, him and the hot dog factory? And what made you interested in wanting to be an owner of the hot dog factory?
I did do my research, on Dennis. I did see that he opened a lot of business. And one thing that I said at the table is, I'm not interested in getting involved in somebody's little project. You know what I mean? So do he just open businesses and if they don't go right, then he jumped to something else? Because if so, I'm not interested, I'm not interested in that. So things were going well up until about 6 months down the line when I got the council Google meetings and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And so that's when the guy was telling me, well, he has unpaid invoices. He calls me derogatory names in front of franchisees. This is just a very toxic relationship.
And this is a third-party company that is brought in to help to set up the franchises for people like that.
Some of the things he started telling me when they decided to back out, I'm like, okay, now you want to tell me, but if y'all have not been getting paid, why did you have me at this table showing me the different restaurants, everything, walking me through the kitchen, and I'm talking to franchisees and different things like that, and then now y'all pull out. I'm now like, did you take my money and then now you have all these other businesses? Like, what's going on? Yeah, so here we are around Mother's Day. He posted, about how he's been in business for 3 years and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, if you've been in business, you should have my money. So, I started commenting and, things like that. And then I took it to my story and I started tagging him. And so basically he was like, bitch, beat it.
He said, bitch, beat it.
Bitch, beat it. Like he Michael Jackson. I'm like, bitch, beat it.
Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
All right, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the topics, girl. Ariana from the Home Depot. Now, why y'all did this to that girl? That girl was just trying to post her little cute picture, let y'all know she was working hard for her money. She's a nice Christian girl. Okay, she's giving y'all the nice Christian content on TikTok and wherever else she resides. Y'all really doxed the lady. Like, she said she had to quit her job at Home Depot. She said that Shaq came up and through there looking for her, but he was just being nice. That's what she said. She seems to think that he wasn't trying to smash. I think he was trying to smash. I don't care if he sent you a Bible verse. The fact that he even came looking for you, it mean he was trying to get something. He was trying to see if you was gonna bite. If you was gonna bite, then he was gonna give you the phone number. That's why he was just in the DMs. But I'm just trying to understand, people, what do y'all want? Do y'all want her to have an OnlyFans, or do y'all not want her to have an OnlyFans? Because it seemed like she came out, she's like, I'm making my money the good Christian girl way. And everybody was like, she should have an OnlyFans. And she was like, no, that's not what I do. And then y'all was like, you better have OnlyFans. And now she had to quit the nice job down to the Home Depot. And let's just hope in a couple of years that she don't have to go down to the OnlyFans. Girl, you know what you could do? Let me tell you what you should do. Because you say, listen, I'm going to tell you what you do. Girl, get you a Bible, okay? Now just do a whole bunch of close shots of, stuff like your shoulder, your elbow. Show it the crease. Make them think they seeing something. And then when they come in there and they thinking they about to see you do some nasty stuff, just start reading Bible verses, okay? Bring them to the Lord. Bring them to the Lord. But I want y'all to stop harassing people and doxing them. Because it really do feel like y'all wanted that girl body and y'all was mad that y'all couldn't have it. But let's go ahead and move on. Yes, because we hit a lick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, listen, people I do not know. All right, this is one of Tasha's stories. All right, I'm going to tell y'all because I don't know these people. But what I do know about them is they filthy rich. They not married. They got children though. Okay, and Georgina here apparently is going to get like $87,000 a month for the 2 kids that she got with him biologically. They got 5 all together. But if they break up, and it looked like they might break up, I heard she got a reality show. I've never seen it, but she's always on there spending all this man's money. Now, I don't understand what the problem is when you spending a rich man's money. He's the highest paid athlete in the world. What he gonna do with all of that money? Why she can't spend it? Why y'all upset about this? Why do y'all always get mad at lives y'all wish y'all had? It's giving envy and jealousy to me, girl. But she absolutely hit a lick because between his mama and her and all of the kids and all the people all in their business everywhere, girl, they gonna break up. They gonna break up. And she gonna get a lot of money for it. Let me see the chat, because I'm trying to understand, what would y'all do in this situation? I want to know, if you had a man's, girl, and we know most of y'all ain't gonna get no man's like this, girl. This ain't an American man's, girl. This is a man's you gotta go all the way overseas where people speak mostly Spanish, and you could find you a man that make this type of money, girl, okay? But I was just like, that's real cute, girl. I'm not mad at you. They can call you a gold digger, but I just kind of feel like you did something good in a past life. More power to you, okay? Because people be having a whole bunch of money and don't have nothing to do with it. So I'm not upset at all about her getting that check, okay? Hit a lick, big lick. We can press. Okay, I'm drinking a good Cabernet Sauvignon. What y'all drinking? Good Cabernet Sauvignon. Speaking, because we were just talking about Ariana, the Home Depot girl. She said she was a good Christian. We were just talking about Christian people. Tabitha Brown. Hi, my babies. Hi, my babies. I loves me some Tabitha. I do. I sure do. But in my spirit, just real deep down in there somewhere, I feel like somebody gonna that lady husband is what I feel like. I feel like she was real worried this week, y'all. They did a podcast. It's the Married People. And she had to have a moment. I feel like I'm married, y'all. I ain't got my ring on right now, but I'm married. Okay, shout out to my husband. Hey, Lyric. I miss you. But yes, okay, so I have a husband. I understand, girl. You got a big fine man, you know what I'm saying? And my husband's tall, so he fine, girl. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never worried because, I'm me. But I feel like I'm never going to take a moment out of my time, out of my podcast, to let you hoes know that I see y'all in the DMs. I see y'all. That's what she said. She was like, I see y'all. Ooh, child, don't knock the wine over. Oh, Lord. She said that the girls be in her man DMs trying to get at him. And she be trying to let them know, if you single, why you trying to befriend my man? Why you trying to get in where you fit in? I'm like, because your husband look like he trying to get in where he fit in. Girl, it look like he's scraping the top. It look like he's scraping the top. You know how they say, got to scrape the Never mind, girl. Whatever. Oh, look, I miss my husband. Anyway, so I'm just saying, Tabitha, you know your man fine. You know you fine. You know people gonna find y'all attractive. If that's not what you into, it's cool. But why you gotta give the public service announcement to the single women like a married woman wouldn't your husband? I'm just saying, as a married person, I know a lot of married people that specifically cheat with other married people because they don't want the stress trouble. I don't want you coming around my house. I don't want you acting like you ain't got nothing to lose. Okay? No, baby. I need us to be me and Mrs. Jones. I need us to meet every day at the same cafe, girl. Okay? I need for you to have a thing going on and me. But I'm going to tell y'all the thing for me about Tabitha, because it gives like toxic positivity, as I would like to call it. You know, it's real, oh, baby, and it's so sweet, and it's so nice. But are you being real with yourself? Like, is your husband, or has he been a hoe, perhaps? And that's why we're worried about the single women that's in his DMs? I mean, you know, the story was told about how a friend of hers just went ahead and sat in her man's lap. I mean, just sat in her man's lap. And I was just like, you know, I have a different type of situation. I wouldn't be that upset. But I would just kind of feel like, did you get my permission before you sat in my man's lap? Like, what's going on here? Like, we would have to have a conversation. Girl, you stepping over boundaries. You're doing too much. Did I give you permission? If I didn't give you permission, then what are you doing? Okay? Just doing too much. So I do understand where she's coming from. But it's more so given you scared somebody your husband because your husband somebody. That's what it's given to me. But you know we love us some Tabitha. We go up for Miss Tabitha. We love the positivity. We love the line at Target. It's very colorful. Okay, I also love those sunglasses that she was wearing in the podcast I just seen. She had the braids and the cute little glasses with the tint on it. I said, oh, baby, you look so good. You look so good, girl. I love it. I really, really do. You know, but you know, somebody still might fuck your husband. Be safe. Be safe, though, girl. Can I cuss now? Jasmine? No? Okay, let's go to Neo and Crystal. I'm not gonna curse there. Like, we need to wait because I'm gonna curse somebody out on that one. Okay, so my first thought here was, she has really strong features. So yeah, girl, Crystal and Neo have business ventures together, and so they're still out and about. But he was wearing a ring, and it looked like it might have been a wedding ring on this finger. Neo, what prostitute are you engaged to? What's going on? I don't know what it is with you rich men and cooch you can pay for. I mean, honestly, I guess that's the best. You know, you ain't got to worry about too many things. But the problem comes in for me where, what are you doing with the kids? Like, are you there for the kids, Neo? Are these people good mothers? Or are you just out here planting your seed all over the place and all of these degenerate vaginas? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like you over here implanting seeds in all of the degenerate vaginas. And the thing that annoys me the most about it is what you did to my Yetta. I'm sorry, y'all. I always go back to it. I will never forget. I will never forget him making that lady go and get her tubes tied so he could turn around, cheat on her with this one, have a whole bunch of babies with this one, then cheat on this one, and now got a whole bunch of babies with a whole bunch of other prostitutes. Girl, and then, he engaged, but y'all still got business ventures together. It's giving messy. It's giving baby mama, baby daddy drama. I also be wondering, like, who else is in the mix, Neo? Because I'm going to tell y'all what I think about Neo. I think Neo is one of those men that they do so much sexually, like they can get any girl they want. Child, only because of the money. Because, child, if he take a hat off around me, I'm just a duck. But I feel like they do so much that they get bored with regular sex. So they have to do something that's so outrageous in order to get off. Like have unprotected sex with sex workers. And, you know, I have no problem with sex workers. Okay, girls, get your paper. Okay. But my problem comes in where people are having unprotected sex with said sex workers, because that means those sex workers are also having unprotected sex with other people. And now we just passing around fluids that can be malignant. And we don't want malignant fluids all up and through. We really, really don't. I wish them the best on their business ventures, but I am tired of seeing them because they messy and they not that cute. Let's get them away from me, Jasmine, please. Thank you. Oh, girl. Please, yes. So are y'all watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Because they trying real hard to get us back. We broke up with them. And they trying real hard to get us back. And I'm not going to lie. It's working. It's working, girl. I was watching it. I was like, this is giving low budget Real Housewives. And I like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really here for it. Because we're focusing on the women. We're not focusing on any men for the most part. Just the relationships with the men. And i.e. Scrappy and the Bam. And you guys... I know, y'all. We always want to find a way to blame the woman, right? You knew who he was. He's trash. Erica showed you he was trash. But I would like to implore everybody that when they were together, Erica and Scrap, they were in their 20s. And when you're in your 20s, you may not have your head together just yet. But once we're like 39, once we're like around 40, I feel like if you let me and my 3 kids get evicted from the house that we live in, and the only thing you can come and do is help us move, child, not only would I have divorced you, but I probably would have been real mean about it. I probably would have been real nasty about it. I would have put you on blast a long time ago. Y'all was mad that Bambi was recording phone conversations. Now y'all see why she got to record phone conversations? Because he not right. He gonna lie in front of y'all and act like he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. We saw the argument that they had on Love and Hip Hop. She's like, you're talking to Diamond. You meeting up with your ex. And we saw a picture today, child, allegedly Lee. Shout out to Alexander Rogers. Allegedly Lee. Diamond might have a little something in the oven. And we know that bum dudes like, because I wanted to say another word, bums like Scrappy, girl, they're only good for about 2 or 3 things, okay? And 1, he's a rapper. 2, he is very good looking. And 3, he's tearing the club up, okay? It's giving the club up, you know what I'm saying? Like, he get in there. He's scraping the top. He's getting the round, he's getting the ridges. He's in there, okay? It feels to me like everybody that ever was Scrappy did it because the dick was, okay? And that's why these are the men that you get and you going about your way. You don't husband them. You don't have children with them. You don't rent houses for years with them. Because, like, what type of man, 3 kids, 40 years old, you have built nothing. You have had thousands of dollars running through your fingers for over, 15, 20 years now, and you have nothing to show for it except for a plethora of episodes on whatever streaming service from Love and Hip Hop, proving how, much of a sexy ass bum you are, Scrappy. He got on live after everything had went down on the show, and I looked at him and I was like, child, there is always going to be some thirsty woman to give you a place to stay. And you know it. That's why he's never going to have to do any better. He's never going to have to actually be the man he pretends to be, because there's always going to be some girl that wants him to tear the club up. So, just don't get pregnant, because he's not going to take care of it. You're on your own, because the Bam is by her lonesome, girl. 3 kids under the age of 10. Crazy as hell. We can go ahead. Yes, on Tasha K Live. Right after this live, all the Tasha K members come over. We're spilling a little wine, girl. We're spilling wine and digging that girl. Okay, we're gonna get into it. We got some tea for y'all, some little exclusive that I'm gonna listen to, give my little commentary on. So make sure y'all come through for that. Oh, you want me to tell them? I ain't know y'all wanted me to tell them. Girl, they said Derek from Love After Lockup got somebody else. I don't know why y'all don't wear condoms was out of prison. You don't know what they had to do to survive all that time. You don't know what was going on in prison. And y'all just be out here letting them shoot the club up. Well, apparently, child, Derek Is she a fiancé? They say she a fiancé. I don't listen. She a fiancé, y'all. She's a fiancé. He's proposed. He proposed. I don't know when Monique, was he still smashing Monique when he proposed? Oh, he was still smashing Monique when he proposed? Oh, okay. So she gonna sign up for this. All right, girl. Listen, as long as you like it, we love it. We'll get into it, though, on TashaKLive.com. Oh, wow. Talk about degenerates. Boosie badass. Okay, listen. My fellow Louisiananer. Okay, listen. Y'all know he ran into me one time, girl. Let me tell y'all a story right quick, right fast. Back in the day, we was down to the mall. He stopped all of the traffic to try to come and talk to me. And my mama just saw all of the nice cars that he was in and all of the people behind him was in. So she was like, go talk to him. I was like, Ma, he has a bald fade. Ugh. Like, girl, I have standards. You know what I'm saying? I could have been somewhere... Girl, hell no, that was not my life. Boosie got arrested. Yeah, girl, they said Boosie was down to the jail on a gun charge. And somebody saw him on live. They saw somebody else put a gun in the car he was in, the car that went down to the courthouse. So they had the helicopters, you know, it was a whole situation. He didn't know what was going on. The next thing you know, he's arrested, he's being detained, and he's sending out messages to the kids talking about, I love y'all. And I'm just kind of like, Boosie, baby, you another one that's too old for this. We know it probably wasn't him that had the pistol or whatever, because someone was seen putting it in the car that he got into. But why are you still hanging around these people? And my God, why are we bringing weapons down to the courthouse? That's probably why them people had helicopters on your ass. Because they was like, are we following this nigga to the courthouse? Oh my God, someone get help. You know, like, y'all are doing too much. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, but y'all keep championing Boosie. I don't know if he got out of jail yet, because the federale hood got him. And y'all know when the federale hood gets you locked up, won't let me out, no. Well, hopefully he won't be like Jocelyn Hernandez and pop up online with some fake diamonds. And, you know, I guess we're supposed to forget that you just got arrested, y'all. I don't know. We're going to pray he protects his booty hole. But don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody what happened. Don't tell them that your friend put the gun in the car, because then that would be snitching. Right, Boosie? Right? Don't snitch, right? Right? So don't say it wasn't your gun. You better... Because you don't snitch, remember? Now, if we hear that you cleared the story up for the police, I'm going to view that as snitching, not, okay? Be safe out there. Don't drop the soap. Shy, he works on my nerves. Why y'all got me warm in here like this? Okay. We need to take a break because I'm shiny. We'll be right back, you guys.
Where did you meet Dennis McKinley, and how did you come across, him and the hot dog factory, and what made you interested in wanting to be an owner of the hot dog factory?
I did do my research, on Dennis. I did see that he opened a lot of business. And one thing that I said at the table is I'm not interested in getting involved in somebody's little project. You know what I mean? So do he just open businesses, and if they don't go right, then he jumped to something else? Because if so, like, I'm not interested, I'm not interested in that. So things were going well up until about 6 months down the line when I got the council Google meetings, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And so that's when the guy was telling me, well, he has unpaid invoices. He calls me derogatory names in front of franchisees. This is just a very toxic relationship.
And this is a third-party company that is brought in to help to set up the franchise for people like that.
Some of the things he started telling me when they decided to back out, I'm like, okay, now you want to tell me, but if y'all have not been getting paid, why did you have me at this table showing me the different restaurants, everything, walking me through the kitchen, and I'm talking to franchisees and different things like that, and then now y'all pull out. I'm now like, did you take my money and then now you have all these other businesses? Like, what's going on? Yeah, so here we are around Mother's Day. He posted, about how he's been in business for 3 years and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, if you've been in business, you should have my money. So, I started commenting and, things like that. And then I took it to my story and I started tagging him. And so basically he was like, bitch, beat it.
He said, bitch, beat it.
Bitch, beat it. like he Michael Jackson. I'm like, bitch, beat it.
Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Shh. Not while I'm pouring. Don't spill it, bitch. All right, so y'all asked what I was drinking. I'm a red wine girl and a dry red wine girl at that. This right here is Harvester Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay, get into it, girl. We likes the dry wines. We likes the hit to the head. Now I can curse. I'm so excited. Let's get into this shit. Ooh, girl. Ooh, let's argue. Girl, let me be like Tasha Smith on Why Did I Get Married? Just real into the wine, girl. Hold on. In my imagination, Amber Rose won. Now what? In my imagination, well, listen, the way she popped that gum before she walked over to Jocelyn, it was given, all my life I had to fight Miss Sealy. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncles. Girl, child ain't safe in a house full of men's. That's what it was given. The way she, like, it was the body language to me that was given. She's a fighter. Also, everybody forgets Jocelyn is not the only stripper in this brawl. Amber also was a stripper. Maybe y'all like to, erase her wholeness because of her biracialness. Y'all know how y'all like to, make people less hoes when you got to be like Cat Stacks in order for the wholeness to stick. You got to be a little ugly, you know what I'm saying, and do way too much. You can't look like Amber. They're not going to remember your wholeness. They're going to try to forget it when you start putting on clothes and shit. Amber went to College Hill. Y'all forgot. But I didn't forget. I saw that fake ass walking in them sweatpants. Y'all can say what y'all want to, but y'all can keep that shit. That grandma booty she had walking away from us, I said, I know you wish you didn't do that because you old now. Yeah, I loved Amber on the show, but I'm going to have to tell y'all, it's cracking. It's cracking. The black that's not in it, it's cracking. All up around here. I love you, though, Amber. We can tell you've had a stressed life because all up and around through here, just all up and around and through here, just look real tired, real stressed. But, y'all, they expelled both of them, and I think that's good. Amber and Jocelyn got into a fight on College Hill because I believe, in my opinion, Jocelyn is an asshole. You want to sit up here and argue with somebody and tell them how they should identify. How about you identify yourself and keep it down there in your seat? Sitting up here telling Amber, but no, I see you. You black. You black like me. No, bitch. She not black like you. It's not the same, ma'am. Your Afro-Latina-ness and her 25% African is not the same, ma'am. It is not. You giving up higher percentages. And what we also need for all of y'all to stop doing, all of you black women's, and I had to do it too, bitch. I had to do it too. At some point in your life, you got to realize black and biracial are not the same, especially when they look like Amber. And another thing is, stop going up for this whole idea that anybody with a little bit of black is black and you can claim them as your own. Stop it. Why are you trying to claim her? For what? For what? Why? Let her be what she is. Jocelyn, you need to figure out where you are talking about, I chose black. Oh, that's very fucking convenient, bitch. Okay? Because when I tell you the rest of us in here ain't get to choose whether we showed up as black or not. Y'all was only hearing certain parts of that conversation as far as I'm concerned. But I do believe that both of them should have gotten expelled because, girl, I went to college, girl. I went to a couple, maybe a few. But either way, I graduated, okay? And what I did learn during my matriculation at LSU, UNO, and Clark Atlanta University, girl, is that if you fight, you get kicked out. If you fight, you get kicked out. It don't matter. It don't matter who started it. It don't matter. It don't matter. I know a lot of y'all don't understand that, but when you go to certain schools, baby, it is a no tolerance policy. You fight, you gotta go. I don't care who started it. I don't care who jumped up first. Now, I would have been upset if Amber had not been kicked out. Just to be clear, even though I was on Amber's side and felt like Jocelyn was kind of messing with her the whole time, making all of those little white comments. Honestly, she might have been making those comments towards Lil Katie. Y'all know Parker from My Wife and Kids. She's also biracial and also on the show. And y'all know how Jocelyn is quite the jealous woman. If she can't have sex with you, then she's hating on you. And sometimes she does both, like with Jessica Dime. But in this situation, I just kind of feel like Jocelyn was asking for it, and Amber showed up and gave it to you. You thought you were going to punk her, and it didn't happen like that. So sorry. And then she was crying after. I was like, girl, you told her, you was the one telling her, oh, now you're going to cry. Boo, 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 boo. You thought she was going to run off and cry, and she came and hit you, and now you sitting here crying. Seems very, seems just. Seems just that you tried to make fun of Amber for having hurt feelings behind the mean shit you said to her about her identity, and then you ended up crying. Quite profusely. Honestly, it was sad. She was all red under the eyes. I was like, bitch, are you still high? Allegedly. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Press on. Don't worry about it. I ain't say nothing. We're going to talk about it on Tasha K Live tonight, though. We're going to talk about what I really think over there. Okay? Not over here. Over there. Y'all, the Shade Room, I think, really got a lot of y'all confused, bewildered, led astray. See, I think, because this is what they say on the streets, y'all. They say, yeah, bring it up. The Christians. Allegedly they say, because I don't know if this is true now, but they say it's the church people that really run the Shade Room, right? So I'm going to tell y'all what my hypothesis is, what I think is going on. I don't know if it's true. But what I think is going on is I think y'all push out all this toxicity, all of this black man versus black woman, all of this hateration and holleration in the dancery. Y'all promote that. Y'all in spiritual word and all of the rest of y'all promote all of that. And then when everybody has finished sucking on pickles and stuff down to the pool parties and they done ran through and they done had all of the Lord, I'm tired moments. You know what I'm saying? Then they won't come over to the Lord. And you right in that good space, because now you're going to get your T.D. Jakes and your Tabitha Browns and all, hell, even the people over there at 85 South. Don't forget about D.C. Young Fly loves the Lord. Praise all the time. Okay? Me personally, I think y'all use God to make yourselves look better because y'all be up. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to judge y'all. Live your life. Alexis Sky did a little interview. We have that clip.
It happened 4 months ago. It sounds like that was a pivotal point.
Yeah, like life. 4 months ago is when my journey started. So that was December.
Okay.
So I had just got surgery. I just did my body because I was like drinking a lot of liquor, and I was in Colombia when I was there, and I felt like I was going crazy. Like at this house, I was at a recovery house because my blood levels kept going up and down. So I knew that was God telling me not to get the surgery, but I was just being like hard-headed. But it was so many complications going on, and at that very moment, like I was feeling sick, I was going through the surgery, and he was just there. Like he came to me, and I think at that moment, because when you go to surgery, you're going under anesthesia, you don't know if you're gonna wake up, and I just kept praying and crying, like, God, please just, like, I know I'm not supposed to do it now, but please just wake me up. And so after the surgery, they were like, you can't go home, you can't go home, you can't go home. Every day I was there a day longer. I had to get antibiotic shots. I'm like, why did I do this? Like, and so at that point, God was just there.
All right. So listen, me personally, I feel like God was always there, ma'am. You just wasn't listening until you were scared for your life. And then you decided to call on him like y'all always do. Shout out to Jamie. That's me. Cause that's what y'all do. That's what y'all always do. Y'all wreak havoc on y'all lives. And then, but God came to me. And I'm going to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, God comes to us when we need him the most, and when it's time for us to elevate in life, if we supposed to elevate and evolve. But I can't help but to feel like you bullshitting me right now. I'm sorry. I can't help but to think you bullshitting me. How many surgeries have you had before you got here today and decided that, oh my God, I just have such nervous and I was feeling, you weren't nervous all of the other times you went and got surgery? You've had surgery several times. This was probably an upkeep surgery. This was probably a little quick spick and span, little toot. We already in there. But did you hear what she said? I had been drinking a lot. And so I was like, let me go get surgery. See, something wrong with y'all. You want to tell us about God. I want you to explain to me why you feel like a little bit belly. Me and you need to go and get surgery and almost die. I need y'all to do better. I do. I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all. I need y'all to weigh it. I need y'all to be like, my body already good. I could just go, work out and stop drinking for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I won't have to almost die. You know what I'm saying? You would think that would outweigh. But no, the surgery culture is, if I can afford it, I'm going to go and do it. And, she sounded like she was telling us that she almost went to see the Lord. Okay? Black China had the same story as far as I'm concerned. They act crazy. They do all this wild stuff. And then with no real therapy, no real change in their lives whatsoever, now all of a sudden, I'm a born again Christian. The Lord didn't save me in my pickle sucking ways. Yeah, no. I'm not falling for it, Alexis. I'm not. But I do, hope you get some therapy and, work on all of the things that happened to you in your life. I ain't gonna mess over you like that. We know you didn't have a tough life. Okay, but do us a favor and add some therapy in with the Jesus so you don't act like Black China and Tokyo over there that like to throw the Lord in somebody's face but then won't raise their leg up every time you turn around. Y'all gonna stop using the Lord. Okay? Ooh, come on, let's do it because I'm about to. Vivica, what the fuck wrong with you? I ain't gotta read nothing. Okay? Vivica, what the fuck wrong with you, baby? And I gotta ask you that because you're too old for this. Now, we've seen 50 Cent's peen on Power. It's not that fucking impressive. So I need for you to explain to me why every time you get an opportunity, every few years, you letting everybody know how thirsty you are for this ignorant. He ain't never showed you that type of respect. He ain't never showed you no real love like that. Never. And every chance you get, you telling us how you can't wait to eat out this nigga's ass. And I don't understand why. Why, Vivica? What's going on? Like, you a rich auntie. Y'all really be disappointing me sometimes because rich aunties really be women that get to a certain age and be real thirsty to become somebody's, forever. Even if they don't be married to him, they won't have him a man that's their man, they love relationship. I wish y'all had grown self-esteem when y'all was being a rich auntie. So you would never get on social media and proceed to beg for this man's attention again. He disrespected you the first time. Girl, even when we go Google the pictures of y'all together and you had the messed up boob job and a dent in a titty, standing there next to him looking a damn fool, and you making us relive that all over again, make it make sense, Vivica. Make it make sense, Vivica. It don't make sense. You're messing up my ponytail because you're making me upset. Because I feel like, y'all, Vivica was that girl back in the day. Like when Vivica was on Kill Bill, bitch, it was huge. It was like, that black girl gonna make it. That black girl gonna make it. Came out with wig lines. It was church lady wigs. We supported you anyway. And now you up here once again thirsting behind this bulldog face ass nigga's peen. Even if you felt that way, why do you always tell everybody? It's so embarrassing of you. He do not like you like that. In all honesty, we know he too old. Well, you too old for him. You too old for him, girl. Like, you know what it is. You know how these men feel about y'all. They might come over there. And bend you out. They'll bend you out. But they ain't gonna tell nobody. Girl, look how Martell did to Sheree over there. My friend girl. I don't really fuck with her. But I go. So yeah, y'all, I am so upset and so taken aback that Vivica Fox, as a rich auntie, is once again embarrassing the hell out of herself and everybody that called themselves fan of hers by thirsting behind a man that don't like women like that. He might like to have sex with y'all, but that man don't like women like that. He don't like y'all. Buy him a pocket pussy. Okay, buy him something he could play with. Okay, because you can't tell me he's treating that little Cuban link girl good. I don't believe it. You can lie, but I won't believe you. All right, what else? Because you know they like to pretend. Not the way he did Notori. That girl made your show over there on Power and you ribbed her down. You ain't shit. Get him off. Get him off. I'm done. Let me tell y'all something. I've been talking about Gunplay ever since he was on one of them Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion spinoffs, right? And see, what I noticed about him was, first of all, you're aggressive. You are a self-proclaimed former pimp. And you talk about your bottom bitch, your wife, and your hoes as if they may have slight differentiation in levels, but they're all the same. So when he showed up with the young girl that was only like 22, 23 years old, and now he got her pregnant and all of this, and y'all doing photo shoots at the beach, and her big pregnant self is kneeling down in front of this bum ass. Y'all, have y'all seen these pictures? Y'all, you ain't got to go look for them. Y'all Google this shit and stop making Jasmine do extra work, okay? But my point still remains. Any man that's going to do a pregnancy photo shoot with his little 20-something-year-old girlfriend when his ass is 40 years old and has lived a nice, long, life of a drug addict. He said it, not me. You really going to do a photo shoot kneeling down in front of him like he's king of fucking Zamunda. And I think the nigga had on jeans. He had on jeans. Not even a nice linen pant. You know what I'm saying? Make it look right. Give me a nice linen pant. If we're going to do the pregnancy photo shoot in the water with your penis in my face and I'm kneeling down with my big old pregnant belly and shit. I thought it was wrong then. I clocked it then. Everybody, oh, he's changed, Bondy. He's grown. Oh, has he? Has he? Once again, do we have the video? Let's play the video of him dick riding ever so eloquently over to Rick Ross's house.
I just wanted to get you something, man, as an appreciation, my brother.
My dog for life.
You know what I'm saying? Just for everything, man. Just for being about us. And just, okay, let me get it.
Can they hear me?
Right.
Please?
So,
you ain't got to stop it. Let it keep going because he ain't saying nothing.
Come on now.
Do y'all see him fumbling with the fucking box? Because he's so this man didn't sit up. He ain't put a shirt on. Any other time it'd be no homo from you niggas. In this situation, you are perfectly fine with going up to this grown man's bedroom with him laying in the bed like he waiting on head.
Animal shelter, you already
Laying in the bed like he waiting on head.
And this how we live.
Let us
this
knowledge.
We always been dogs.
Dog check.
Gunplay. You ain't got to play it again. We ain't got to see that again. That was nasty. We don't need to see that again. Because I really feel a way about the fact that anybody felt comfortable posting Rick Ross looking like that. But that's what I be talking about. I want y'all to leave Lizzo alone because y'all don't say nothing about this. I don't want to hear nothing else about Lizzo when y'all had didn't it? What's up? Because we always been dogs, man. You can't even breathe, nigga. You can't even breathe right now. Gunplay got his ass on social media and asked the public for money to help pay for his daughter's medical bills. And y'all know what I said when I first talked about it? Oh, man, well, y'all know medical bills are very expensive, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got insurance, sometimes they'll come out of nowhere with, $2,000-3,000 talking about you was out of network. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Insurance is all kind of ways messed up. But when I saw the video of the dick riding that happened with Rick Ross, I said, throw the whole nigga away. Throw him away. Get him out of here. Return to sender. What kind of man? And this is what I'm talking about. What really makes you a man? Because to me, you ain't no motherfucking man. If you can't pay for your baby's hospital bills, but you can find a dough somewhere to get some diamonds for this, and the fact that you don't even understand, it don't even matter where the money came from. It don't matter where the money came from. The fact still remains your responsibilities are eluding you. Because to me, what should be important, priorities, nigga, placement, your kid, your family, that money should be used towards making sure that y'all are okay so you don't have to ask us for no fucking money to take care of your baby later on. But no, you want a dick ride and show another grown man how much you care about him. And yet y'all mad when we point out that y'all don't really like women's. Y'all don't care about these kids and y'all don't care about these women's. Because if y'all did, we wouldn't be having conversations. Yo, I could not imagine my man telling me I can't pay for something and then watching him go to another grown man's house up to his motherfucking bedroom Up to his bedroom. My daddy didn't even let nobody in their bedroom if it wasn't me or my mama and him. Nobody could go in their bedroom. And you let this grown-ass man come in your bedroom. You know why? Because Rick Ross don't care. Rick Ross don't care about them little diamonds you giving him. He don't care about that. But here you are, giving him money, because that's what that is. You gave him money that you could have been putting to the side for your daughter so she could have something other than whatever the fuck you providing over there, because it don't look like you providing nothing, just a whole bunch of dick riding. And I guess that you done got you and that little young girl on a podcast that's supposed to do something, because y'all know that's what y'all like to do, you know. We make this shit look easy. And so y'all decide y'all can get y'all ignorant asses on somebody's microphone. If you ain't gonna rap, shut the fuck up. You can't give me no advice. Your priorities messed up, sir. You can't talk to me about nothing in life when you out here giving diamonds to another grown-ass. Y'all, I can't get over the in his bed part, because to me, it's giving you want to fuck him. Oh, you gonna let him fuck you? Whichever one, but it's giving one or the other. But anytime somebody is openly gay, y'all all homophobic and no homo and all of this shit. But this type of stuff, oh, we cool with it. Ain't no real man. And whenever that little girl get old enough and her brain catch up to her body, she'll see it. Until then, she'll be on that podcast. Richard.
Every single one of you assholes and
Richard
that went to GoFundMe and donated and went and get a motherfucking refund, you never gave it with your heart. You a piece of shit.
Oh God.
You'll die that way.
Richard.
And so will you.
Real.
I didn't even know you could do refunds on GoFundMe. That's
But
crazy.
in 90 days, people that see me give my brother a gift, they automatically want to say that I bought that with GoFundMe money. Had to pay that back. So now, if you really want to be for real, my if a nigga spunked out on the chain, how the they got it right back instantly with no pressure.
Right.
If that's what you want your back, here, take it.
Right.
So all you and ass out there, you never gave it from your heart, and you gonna die a piece of shit.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. He'll probably die expecting people to pay for his funeral because he probably doesn't have any life insurance. But the thing that kills me in his whole speech is telling y'all F y'all for giving him y'all hard-earned money because y'all feel like y'all got bamboozled. And y'all did, because it doesn't matter where the money came from. The fact that you even had the money shows that you shouldn't have been asking nobody for shit if you can afford to pay for diamonds at any point. Because a lot of people that probably gave you money, gave you their little $5, their little $10, their little $20, they not going to buy no fucking diamonds for another grown-ass man. The way you curse them people out, you raggedy motherfucker, funky-ass nigga. That's all you are, you're an old funky-ass nigga. And you want to talk about they going to rock, nigga, it'll be you before it's them. Know that. It'll be you before it's them. But you know, y'all gonna keep championing these weird ass niggas talking about they changed. How? Where? When? What? I don't believe it. Y'all, get him out of here. Get him out of here. All right, y'all, we're gonna take one more break, and then we're gonna come back, and we're gonna get into YK Osiris and Sook and all of that. So y'all stay tuned.
Where did you meet Dennis McKinley, and how did you come across, him and the hot dog factory, and what made you interested in wanting to be an owner of the hot dog factory?
I did do my research, on Dennis. I did see that he opened a lot of business. And one thing that I said at the table is I'm not interested in getting involved in somebody's little project. You know what I mean? So do he just open businesses, and if they don't go right, then he jumped to something else? Because if so, like, I'm not interested, I'm not interested in that. So things were going well up until about 6 months down the line when I got the council Google meetings, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And so that's when the guy was telling me, well, he has unpaid invoices. He calls me derogatory names in front of franchisees. This is just a very toxic relationship.
And this is a third-party company that is brought in to help to set up the franchises for people like that.
Some of the things he started telling me when they decided to back out, I'm like, okay, now you want to tell me, but if y'all have not been getting paid, why did you have me at this table, showing me the different restaurants, you know, everything, walking me through the kitchen, and I'm talking to franchisees and different things like that, and then now y'all pull out. I'm now like, did you take my money and then now you have all these other businesses? Like, what's going on? Yeah, so here we are around Mother's Day. He posted, you know, about how he's been in business for 3 years and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, if you've been in business, you should have my money. So, you know, I started commenting and, you know, things like that. And then I took it to my story and I started tagging him. And so basically he was like, bitch, beat it.
He said, bitch, beat it.
Bitch, beat it. Like he Michael Jackson. I'm like, bitch, beat it.
Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Yes. Make sure y'all come through on Tasha K Live tonight, where we will be continuing this conversation. And we're going to get even more uncut, y'all. Because if y'all don't know, New Orleans people sure love to cuss. And I'm really keeping it cute on here right now. You know, I want Tasha to make sure she get all her little check from me, because y'all know how YouTube like to play with us. Okay, shout out to Tasha, who is, you know, somewhere up in the air, being great and everything. Thank you so much for this opportunity, girl. I love you and I appreciate you for it. I really, really do. So make sure y'all come through tonight, TashaKLive.com, where we're gonna continue some of these conversations. And I'm really gonna talk more about Jocelyn and Lex, because I was watching the show, y'all. So I have a understanding of what's going on with Big Lex and them. So y'all make sure y'all come through to the website. Let's go ahead and get into the last topic before we go. Well, this is where y'all gonna figure out that we differ. Okay, so we know that the young man YK Osiris here, who is like 24, 25 years old, so he's grown, but he looks like a fucking teenager, so everybody thinks he's a child. Shout out to Meek Mills and his short jeans, calling him a kid. He's not a kid, he's a grown-ass man. Okay, he decided during some type of panel discussion, child, I don't even know what they was doing at this point. All I know is this man put his hands all over Suki's shoulders, rubbing her shoulders. She was like, oh my God. You've never seen, Suki is normally like, okay, that's Suki. Suki, okay, all in my throat, okay, all of that. But this man, she was like, oh, wait a minute. No, she was all out the frame. And to me, that should let you know that lady didn't want you to touch her. But you kept touching her. And then you grabbed her face and put your mouth on her mouth. And everybody was like, oh, well, you know, she sings sexual music. We seen her being walked by dogs and all of this. Y'all heard what y'all was saying. And guess what? I still don't give a fuck. I don't care what she did. That don't mean you get to do anything to her without her consent. If you want dog walk a bitch, ask her if you could dog walk her. If you want kiss a bitch, ask her if you could kiss her. But don't be out here taking liberties with people without their consent. Consent. If the girl didn't say you could do it, don't take no liberties. I don't care if we was flirting or not. Because I could be flirting with you and think you cute, but that don't mean I want your mouth to touch my mouth yet, nigga. I don't know you like that. So yeah, no, I'm not okay with nothing that happened to Suki, regardless to what her image is. Because I personally feel like I can put my pussy on whoever forehead I want to put it on. That's my choice. You don't get to then try to steal my pussy. That's crazy. Can you steal things out of the store and get away with it? Then why you think you should be able to steal access to my body? What's wrong with you? A lot of y'all just want to be able to get away with hurting women. Y'all want to be able to put them in a hoe box so that you can get away with abusing them. But we all know, whether you the Home Depot girl or you Suki, if a man ain't right, he gonna try you, and he gonna try you from a whole bunch of different ways. To me, the problem comes in where all y'all was sitting there doing nothing. The way Lil Duval in that video turned his head as if I don't see nothing, I'm Bennett and I ain't in it. That's problematic for me, especially since Lil Duval has a daughter that he made some very problematic tweets about. Y'all should check on her. But YK Osiris did apologize. He apologized and said that, you know, he does know what consent is. He thought he was feeling a vibe. I'm like, oh yeah, you thought you was feeling a fucking vibe at a press conference? Y'all are all sitting at a long table. You felt a vibe at this long table full of cameras in front of all of these people? If you really felt a vibe, why you ain't try to come at her behind the scenes? Why you did it in front of everybody? I think it's because you was trying to get clout off of that moment. I think you weren't really trying to press Suki because you wanted to press Suki. I think y'all see Suki and y'all think y'all can get clout off of her. So you do those things and you laugh and you smile because you know all of the whack ass niggas in the room ain't gonna do nothing about it. He apologized, but I don't believe his apology. And I especially don't believe his apology after one of the girls on TikTok said he did the same thing to her. Now y'all know girls like to lie for clout. That is not lost upon me that girls like to lie for clout. But I also feel like I don't know a good man that would do that to a woman like he did to Suki. I don't know a good man. I know many good men, okay? I had a daddy and everything, bitch, okay? I don't know a good man that would in open space walk up to a woman that he's never had a personal relationship with and just haul off and put his tongue down her damn throat. When they did it to Halle Berry on the Oscars, y'all was mad at that white boy for doing it. Y'all gonna do that to a black woman. Y'all was mad. But you could do it to Suki because Suki raps about her coochie? I think not. I think not. We all know she got a coochie. That don't mean you can get it. Now, somebody came out and said that he did something to them child. We don't know if it's true. We're gonna play the video.
I'm literally so triggered because it's like, wow, I already know that somebody probably wrote that apology for you because you're not a person who literally is willing to apologize because you don't take accountability for anything. All of the things that I went through when I was employed by you, you don't want to ever acknowledge any of those things. You literally tried to blackball me on the internet. How can you literally all of a sudden want to give out an apology because it involves another celebrity? You should literally find the grace and backtrack on all the people who are still contacting me about money, about all of their financial burdens, even the things I have to even start over my own life. But you have no empathy towards that. You might not even see this. I don't know who's gonna show it to you because you have me blocked for other reasons because you literally ruined a portion of my life. But I'm not a celebrity, so I'm not gonna get an apology, right?
Ooh, okay. So let me play devil's advocate. Two things here. Okay. So first of all, girl, I'm more inclined to believe you than most. But at the same time, why else would he have you blocked? Because to me, that sounds like you did something else to get blocked. So now I'm questioning what you're talking about. Second of all, why you had to wear the thumper underwear where all we can see is your print? Like, how am I supposed to listen to what you're saying if all I can see is your pussy print in my face? You know, think of these things when y'all decide to come up and tell us stories like this. Listen, Tasha and somebody need to investigate. Because I don't investigate. I just talk about it after y'all do all the hard work. But, okay, listen, y'all do all that hard investigative work, child. And I'm going to just come up here and I'm going to tell y'all what they said. And I'm going to tell y'all what I think. Okay? But I am inclined to believe that because of the way he did that shit to Suki, that there are probably more women out there that he's taking liberties with that he shouldn't have. First of all. And second of all, I'm 50-50 on her. Because I could believe what she's saying. Because a lot of times girls don't want to kick up dust or they don't want to say nothing until somebody more powerful says something. And it makes them feel like, oh, because she said something, I could say something, you know. But either way, we got one other person saying something happened to her with him. Okay, we don't know if it's true or not. Just saying it's out there. And then Suki accepted the apology that he wrote. And I feel like Suki was always going to accept the apology because Suki wants to work. And we all know how y'all niggas do women who speak about atrocities done to them. If a girl say y'all did something y'all wasn't supposed to do, then all of y'all decide y'all going to blackball her because, oh, don't do nothing around Suki. She might tell on you. When you know good and goddamn well that girl stayed quiet about a lot of stuff until y'all gave her no choice. And then she said something. And then y'all won't act like, oh, you know, don't do nothing around her. And then y'all will stop giving her opportunities. I really do feel like Suk never really wanted to give this type of energy for her whole career, but it's the only thing that works. Because as much as y'all can't stand all of the, you know, pussy on your forehead women, those are the ones y'all pay attention to. Those are the ones who go viral. Those are the ones whose OnlyFans y'all pay $20 for every month and then complain about it. So yeah, y'all can keep slut shaming, but y'all gonna keep paying too. So she gonna keep doing what she do. I'm sad that happened to her because I don't give a fuck what a woman do or say. You don't get to touch somebody without their consent. So, I hope Suki gets better about setting her boundaries and letting people know in interviews and in any other time, hey, my pussy don't want you. My pussy don't want you. I know. You think I done met my match. I know, naked mole rat looking ass nigga A1. They got questions about him. They think he act like he like women more than he really do because he be doing so much. But I'm going to leave it there. Y'all show up to TashaKLive.com and we'll get into some other things. But thank you so much for having me on Unwind with Tasha K. I will be back. And make sure y'all follow me. I am at Bondi Blue on everything. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and on YouTube. Make sure you check out Ooh Ladies First Panel with my girls Jamie and Niecy. We do it every Thursday and it rotates our channel. So subscribe to us all. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all on TashaKLive.com, baby.